Morning, guys. I think this morning is a bit, well, it's overcast, cloudy, spitting with rain. But I'm going to shoot a video anyway. Let's go and have a look at Mousehole. Go and do a quick lap. Tide's in today. Hope you're all doing well. There was a brief pause there because I was silently yawning. I've not woken up yet. God. But yeah, let's get out. A lot of runners out this morning. We'll get out Mousehole before the traffic fully starts. Do a quick lap. And weather permitting, providing it isn't absolutely belting it down during the week, I'm going to try and get another video out not next week, this week. In the next few days. Wednesday, they said, is meant to be pretty good, so fingers crossed. Oh, I've seen the new guy that's gonna. Any superhero fans out there? Any Superman fans? I grew up at a time when Christopher Reeve was Superman. But I have to admit, Henry Cavill is the definitive Superman for me. But he's not going to do it anymore. And the guy that they've got to replace him, nothing against the actor, I forgot his name, but he's got the Superman looks, but he just doesn't have the Superman body. And I just don't think a slimline Superman is going to cut it. You know, there are those that will say, well, you know, his powers aren't in his muscles. He's a Kryptonian. But for it to be believable, I think he's got to be built right. And this actor, unless he bulks right up, he's got to do an awful lot of bulking up. Just doesn't fit the part for me. I don't know. It's starting to rain. Sorry about this, guys, but we might be getting a little bit of windscreen wiper action here. I don't know if any of you have ever had this, but I've got an ingrowing fingernail. Ouch! It doesn't hurt when you're not doing anything, but if you touch it or bang it against something, my God! Right, you're going down there. the fishery guys are out and about. It's weird. I mean, there's a fish and chip shop along here. I think it's back there a little bit. Oh no, it could be this one right here. And they will not serve the public. They'll only serve fishermen. I went in there once with a friend. Many, many moons ago. And yeah, they wouldn't serve us. They were polite about it, but they said, no, sorry, we only serve the fishermen. Oh, okay. Odd. Big trawler out there. I don't know if you've just caught... Oh, it's not that big. It's a dumpy little thing, actually. It just looked big back there. I used to live out here as well. Surprise, surprise. I don't know if it's still there, but it was a campsite in an old quarry. And I used to kick around there, you know, in my disco shiny pants. My disco skin tight shiny pants, I might add. You know, you look back on your youth and some of the fashion that you used to wear. No, it's gone. It used to be in there. It's gone now. I used to have a one-piece, well no, it was in two pieces, but it was all the same colour, purple shell suit. And I used to wear that everywhere. My God, in high wind, I used to sound like a flag. Hints, you know, of the sun wanting to come out. Would be nice. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of traffic here, so again, putting my brave pants on for this one. I honestly cannot remember if Mousehole's two-way traffic. It can't possibly be. But then again, I'm seeing some cars parking facing my way. Car coming this way, so hopefully I'll be fairly free. I think it's one way. I've just put the nail in my coffin here, but weird song. Right. Haven't been here in a while. I don't know if anyone saw the video where I came around this corner and there was an old man up against the wall. He'd collapsed. He was being tended to, but I hope he's okay. That was a while ago now. I'm sure he's okay, but yeah. I used to live here as well. I would carry on down to the left there, but I'm not brave enough. They are. They're braver than me. I'm not going that way. I don't think they know what is that way. I'm going this way because I'm chicken. No, this is a big car and those were little cars, so I'm not taking my big car and down a really small lane. Oh, no. Yeah, largely uneventful Mousehole. Thinking, I mean, from what I remember, it's not very well that picturesque. Down by the seafront it is. We're talking about Newquay here. Maybe Wednesday, and it's not a promise, but maybe Wednesday go to Newquay. I haven't been Newquay in a couple of decades. Really, the last time I went to Newquay, I went with a friend to a car show called Run to the Sun, and that was the last time I went. I went with him in his Baja bug, you know, one of those Volkswagen Beetles with jacked up suspension, and he had a couple of chrome zoomies on the back with big chrome exhaust pipes sticking up in the air. It was cool. Take it on the beach. I don't know if he was allowed to take it on the beach, but we did. Yeah, that was the last time I went there. This is a strange place. I don't know if we're not in Mousehole anymore. I don't know where this is. I'm sure it was signposted. Seems a nice place to live. Right, now, excuse this bit of back lane hedgery going on here. If you don't want to watch this bit, you can fast forward back till I'm back in Penzance. But oh, that's nice. That's nice. Thank you ever so much. Thank you. I don't know why I have to put that voice on. I learned, here we go, learning time with Craig. I learned the other day that, you know, in the Blade films, Wesley Snipes and all that, he's doing all that sword work and karate, all that stuff. That's really him. He's a 5th Dan in karate. 5th. That was really impressive. That, you know, ouch! Bang my finger there. Ouch. We're gonna have to go up Porthcurno one day as well. It's pointless going out Land's End because it's all just touristy. Us locals have got to pay to go out there now. Now we're going to go down a really, really big hill. I'll go down here in a second. Actually, I had a friend that used to live up here. She was really cool. Quite a bit older than me at the time, and I did have a slight crush on her. But yeah, she was called Bridget. This and more useless information. This is a hill where you don't want brake failure. Failure? Failure. I'm not being flailed. I wouldn't want to be flailed on this hill, but I'm not even sure what being flailed encompasses, but I wouldn't want one. Wait here by Campy. And then I think we'll go out along the promenade and run the back of Penzance and call that a close on the video. As usual, you know, I shot a video today because I'm down here. I'm busy down here doing something. But there will be another video during the week. You know, even if I have to shoot it when it's raining, I will. But if it's lashing down and tipping it down, I won't, because it won't be much fun to watch. Wintertime, there's going to be a lot more rainy videos on my channel, because waiting for the sun to come out, there'll never be any videos. So out. Right, I think she's wavering me on. And here we are again down by the bridge. I try not to look at my analytics too much, but I did notice that I've now got 69 subscribers, and that's utterly brilliant. I can remember when I first started out and it went up to 3. I was overjoyed. I'd never thought I'd get to 69. 69 people are out there with the notification on, wanting to know when my next video is coming up. It blows my mind, you know, little old me that lives in Cornwall. It's brilliant. If you know, any of you out there want to start up a channel, do it. Just do it. It's not hard. All you've got to do is just be, what's the word? Just continuously pump out the videos. Not pump them out, but you know, don't do a video and then, and 2 weeks later do another video, and then a few days later do another video, and then notice that you haven't got any subscribers. Keep going. You know, I didn't have subscribers for quite a while. You know, and then I got 1, and then I thought, well, that's probably going to be a family member. So I wasn't too excited about that. And then I got 2. And then I got 3, and then 4, and then you realise, well, okay, these are people that I don't know. Not yet, anyway, until they appear in the comments. And then I had 10, and I had 15, and it was brilliant. And then people started showing up in the comments, and that's when it's really good, because then you can get to communicate with them. You know, they're asking you questions. You know, they're putting stuff forward that they'd like to see, or you know, asking you stuff. And that's when the channel becomes our channel, not mine. When I started off, it was my channel, but now it's something bigger. And I just think it's brilliant. I love doing these videos, you know. I love going out and just seeing what's what, getting it on camera. I just wish I started this 10 years ago. The coaches are still around, so the tourists are still around, despite the bad weather. I mean, it's bad weather, but it's still quite warm. I mean, it's 19 degrees on my little temperature gauge thing here. Right, what we'll do is we'll go around the back of Penzance, the unglamorous bits. Don't change, don't change, don't change, don't change, don't change, don't change. They didn't change. Brilliant. Traffic light gods are kind to me today. Go down to the roundabout, and then at the roundabout we'll take a left. Not really into football, but I had to watch it. The women's football, England versus Spain. I know they lost, but they did so well. And, you know, they are a young team. So by next year, you know, they will have grown. So, you know, maybe next time round, fingers crossed, eh? But they did so well. And, yeah. First football match I've ever watched through its entirety in my life. And I can actually say I enjoyed it. I'm not going to become a footballist, you know. I'm not going to become one of them, but yeah. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just really not going to argue with you, mate. You're a bit bigger than me. He gave me that wobbly truck driver wave. Wow, it's popular along here today. I wave at you with my ingrowing finger. My ingrowing fingernail, not my ingrowing finger. That would be painful, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? I mean, not wouldn't it? That would be painful, wouldn't it? God. At the end of the day, I have to remind myself I am half Cornish. The other half is Lancashire. But sometimes that Cornishness does come out. Want it? Yes, I think we'll go up this way and then through Haymore. Yesterday, I weighed myself, and my goal was I'm trying to get down to around 13 stone. Currently, I'm hovering around 15. I'm not a fat lad, you know. I'm quite tall. I'd say fairly well built. You know, I'm not an Avenger, but you know, I'm not a skinny boy. But yeah, I think there's going to have to be a few luxuries that are going to have to be cut out. Big fan of peppermint arrow, but I mean that's going to have to give that a miss for a while, I think. Just realised I had my lights on. This looks a fairly nice place to live. Reaction. Reactions of a stoat. I don't know what a stoat's reactions are like, but I think she's actually getting ready to pull out. That sounded rude. Sorry. God. She took her time in setting off. There we go. Bit of a double entendre there. We're not going to go straight on because that road is just far too bumpy for its own good. What we'll do is we'll go down to Newlyn, and when we get to the bridge we'll come full circle. Even though I haven't done a circle, I've kind of done like a octopusy 3-tentacle shape thingy, and I'll end the video there. If you're watching this video today, glad you could join me. Sit in the passenger seat beside me, keep me company. Be subjected to my blabberings. I do believe the sun's trying to come out. Man chainsawing his hedge. hope you're having better weather than I am, wherever you are. I just hope wherever you are isn't on fire, because it seems as Tenerife is on fire now. My God, what's that? Canada, Tenerife. Well, Greece. I don't know if Greece is still on fire. No, it's occurred to me lately. It seems like our world is on fire. It can't burn forever. It will. I'm sure it'll go out at some point. I just hope, you know, wherever you guys are, you're safe and sound. And that sounded a bit cheesy, but it's true. No, I hope you're safe and sound. So many people have lost so much. I don't know why I'm smelling seaweed. I'm nowhere near the sea. Well, not that close to it. But anyway, guys, those are my escapades for today. Escapades? Did I say that right? Escapades. Yeah. I'm glad you could join me. I hope you liked it. Our little journey. And remember, put something down in the comments if you want to ask something, or just say anything, you know. Like, comment, subscribe, only if you want to. And I'll catch you again, guys. Take care as I overtake this person here. Stay safe, guys. See ya.